What's going on YouTube? It's your boy ThatSingerReactions coming to y'all. Special request from my best friend. This is actually a really good request because I've never seen this match. Didn't even know these two fought. But this is Abyss versus AJ Styles. A very young AJ Styles, haircut AJ Styles versus Abyss. I remember I wasn't a big TNA watcher, but if it was one person that caught my eye, it was Abyss. He was one person that definitely caught my eye because he was so similar, like the Mankind and the Kane kind of gimmick thing. So, and characters always stood out for me growing up. So, this is going to be interesting. Don't forget my Patreon is in the description. You get exclusive access, early content, and special requests. You can also do CashApp. You can do PayPal. Any of that is cool. And if you did send your request, I am going to get to it. Please just be patient. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole lot. There's people sending me requests on Instagram and Twitter, PayPal, CashApp, Patreon. And please don't send me via Instagram and stuff like that. Reach me only if I can't get back to you through PayPal, because I can't respond via PayPal and Cash App and stuff. But let's jump into this. This is the Lockdown pay-per-view. This is 2005. So that will make my best friend like 7 or 8 or something like that. My mind literally went blank.
Because of their history, and again, they just stared each other down, but nothing was resolved.
What a wild night it's been at Lockdown, and yet to come, ladies and gentlemen, the phenomenal AJ Styles, one-on-one against the monster Abyss. The winner of this matchup.
Nigga, who's that? Junkyard Dog?
To our Heart Justice pay-per-view.
That's not
Sunday,
Junkyard Dog.
May 15th, and
He'd have been at least 70 by now.
I'm going to tell you something. We've seen these two together in the past, and we know how incredible they are together. It's going to be unbelievable with so much on the line.
Not the old Warzone look. I'm mad. Hold up. Look at the Warzone look. Remember WWF Warzone?
Yet to come, ladies and gentlemen, the phenomenal AJ Styles, one-on-one against the monster Abyss. The winner of this matchup is going to go on to our Heart Justice pay-per-view Sunday, May 15th, and get a shot at Jeff Jarrett in the NWA title.
I'm going to tell you something. We've seen these two together in the past, and we know how incredible they are together. It's going to be unbelievable with so much on the line.
I don't even know who those announcers are. Yeah, Abyss looking crazy. I don't know how he breathes.
Please, I'll get it.
Did he talk or anything? Oh, oh.
What?
He said, you don't scare me. Oh, that was a big push. Oh, AJ wasn't going. He wanted smoke, period. Car, no matter what. He tried.
What?
He pushed AJ Styles. AJ said, wait, nah. What did he think? AJ was not a hoe.
Come on! You want to do this? Come on!
The winner of the phenomenal AJ Styles and Abyss at Lockdown will receive an NWA World's Heavyweight title shot. It just doesn't get bigger or better than that.
Oh, they had the NWA title in this? I didn't know that, actually.
And he will face you, AJ, and to the stare down right now. He's sending you a message, AJ.
Wouldn't allow AJ to get the... Man, right over the steel steps. Oh, man, but he took the blow right there, and they're going to be in the cage at Lockdown.
And here comes AJ to the ring, but look at this. Security is there to cut him off.
For tonight's competitors, a milestone will be reached. The road to the gold will be paved tonight in twisted steel and blood.
Oh.
God, they with the chain. Come on.
It's a real chain.
Around the throat, wrapped around the neck of AJ.
No.
Styles out before their one-on-one showdown this Sunday at
I know you lying. Oh, my God. Yo. Is that Raven?
The survivor of this match goes on to face Jeff Jarrett for the World Heavyweight Championship next month at Hard Justice. There will
if I'm not mistaken, this was Jeff Jarrett's entire company, I think.
Be nowhere to run.
So
There will be nowhere to hide. It's size versus agility. It's David versus Goliath. It's AJ Styles versus Abyss. Next on Lockdown.
I feel like there's real heat here between them.
The level of violence, the level of brutality, the level of bloodshed that we have seen tonight has been unlike anything we've ever witnessed in the 3-year history of TNA.
We've seen so many matches with so much on the line, but right now, think about this. On the line is a shot at the heavyweight championship on May 15th at Hard Justice. This is something that AJ Styles wants so badly. The Monster Abyss, we can only imagine what this would mean to him. And these two with their history, Mike.
AJ Styles had to be about 27.
The history of TNA.
How about this week on Impact? AJ Styles took the bullet for his tag partner, Jeff Hardy. Abyss hit him with a steel chain. Then he whipped him with the chain. He wrapped it around AJ's neck, and he continued to yank and break on the chain. And as we went off the air, I'll never forget that visual, that image of the phenomenal
maybe 24 or something,
being placed on a gurney, being carted out of the impact zone on a stretcher, and watching him fight back with everything he had.
I asked him today how he felt before this match, and he was like, I can't even think about pain. I can't even think about anything than what I've got in task, because if I do, then my mind's not on what I've got to be doing.
AJ in the ring, and here
I thought Doink was about to come out at first. I was getting Doink vibes for him.
6 foot 8 inches tall. Here comes 350 pounds of an unpredictable, of an uncontrollable monster by the name of Abyss. And I think AJ said it best on, it was an interview recently on Impact. The franchise Shane Douglas asked him about Abyss, and AJ said, I'm not afraid of Abyss, but I have to admit...
He's like the original TNA guy. Like, I have to say this. Okay, it's like Taker. He's one of the guys from TNA who has never jumped ship. Like, maybe I'm wrong. I've never seen him on anything else. Like, he's when I think TNA... The AJ Styles and the Abysses is what came to mind all the time, but he's never. I don't know if he retired or not, but he was the TNA guy to me. Like,
I'm afraid of what Abyss can do.
Oh, if you don't, the minute you don't respect 6'8", 350 pounds of an incredible agility that this guy has, then that's the last match of your life. Oh,
look at AJ Styles.
Did you see that? Didn't even wait.
He is. When I tell you Smoke is prepared and served, he's so ready.
Agility that this guy has.
He almost overflipped.
That's the last match of your life. Oh, AJ, did you see that? Didn't even wait. He just came flying out of the cage. Do you realize what he had to do?
Yes.
He had to go through that opening right there, and he lands on Abyss, and that's how you take it to the monster.
That's the most incredible jump start to a match I've ever seen. Literally jumping, flip,
but the
diving
power is where you
over
lack
the
it,
monster
sir.
Abyss, and AJ's telling this monster that he's going to take control. But oh, look at him slide
There is
through.
no way he just fitted under that crack. There is no way. I know you lying. He really.
Look at him slide through. That way he avoids the contact with the steel.
He's so incredible. He thinks about things like nobody else can. He reacts so quickly.
That's crazy.
AJ Styles has just absolutely got this crowd on their feet as he does things that mortal men can only dream of doing.
He then springboards off the steel, snaps off the Hurricane Rana, and here we go. I've never heard a bell ring. I'm not sure the match is actually legally underway.
Ain't no match started yet.
Take a look out.
Right into the announce table right here that's barely standing after everybody that's been here. AJ Styles, can you imagine this? Taking total control. I still can't get over that leap that somersault that he took through that opening at the beginning.
It really was a thing of beauty, but it worked to perfection at the same time.
I don't even know if our cameraman was even ready for that. Nobody else was.
And Abyss wasn't, I know that.
Oh, look at that nice move right there by Abyss just to stop the momentum.
I wonder if Abyss would be considered a giant.
He's got such a size advantage, he's got to use it. Now, AJ Styles is smart in this respect. Try to keep Abyss outside this cage for as long as you can because he's got more maneuverability. Once Abyss gets him inside, AJ's moves are going to be restricted.
You know, that may have been the idea, the thought of the strategy. Check this out.
I'm sorry, what?
He springboarded off the steel over the top of 5 rows of fans.
I know you are lying to me, bro.
The steel over the top of 5 rows of fans.
Look at that.
This dude was athletic on accident. Like, it's just... Ain't nobody get hurt, because let me tell you something about a lawsuit. Lawsuit would have been waiting.
And he nails them in the crowd. Goes there seeing one of the greatest athletes in the world.
I see why he was number one on the PWI.
I don't think the word phenomenal does it justice.
Yes.
Like year after year.
Couldn't see him because of the fans in the way. Great strategy by AJ Styles.
Oh my God, he flew over the top of the fans twice.
We've seen him slide underneath rails. We've seen him go through open.
And pause, and I think the thing is we ain't seen stuff like that. We've seen stuff like that, but there was nobody who was just naturally athletic unless they were like a luchador or whatever. Now you see a bunch of them. Like, you see a whole bunch. Like, you see the Aleister Blacks. You see the Ricochets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got so many people who are crazy performers like that now.
The top of the fans twice.
We've seen him slide underneath rails. We've seen him go through openings that you could barely fit a toaster through. We've seen him jump over the crowds of 6 rows of people.
Oh my God, he just crashed and burned.
Oh, well, it happened. You go to the well.
He's going to end up twisting his ankle.
AJ's grabbing right away to his side.
I'm telling you, better not have sent me no video where this dude is snapping his Achilles or something.
This was able to sidestep, move out of the way. AJ flying over the safety rail and then just landed on the concrete. And no padding, no protection out there.
He's got no help right now, and this is what Abyss needed to just close it up. And he just has such an advantage when they're locked up like this. And AJ Styles is going to have to find a way to get away.
Well, you make a good point, because when it turns to a brawl, when it turns to a fight like we're witnessing here, it is advantage Abyss.
How do you brawl with Abyss? I mean, it just doesn't even seem possible. And man, AJ.
What this dude got in his hand? I know there ain't a turkey leg bone that he has in his hand, or am I tripping?
I mean, it just doesn't even seem possible. And man,
he has a turkey leg bone in his hand. I don't understand what kind of voodoo.
How do you brawl with Abyss? I mean, it just doesn't even seem possible.
Maybe that's, I don't know. That might be.
AJ's he's got to somehow get away, and I think he's still reeling. And man, every blow that Abyss hits him, the force of that 350 pounds, man.
Stalking him.
I'm definitely kicking somebody in the knee to get paid.
This is right there on his tail.
Look at security waiting to throw somebody out.
Fight back. In the midst of the crowd here at the Impact Zone.
Oh, I'll tell you what, this crowd that came here tonight saw something special, match after match, and think about how we're ending it right here with AJ Styles and Abyss with a shot at the title on the line. And he's got him in the choke slam and just bleeds.
Jesus.
He had him goozled. He had that big mitt right around the neck and the throat of AJ, and he threw him about 4 or 5 steps up to where AJ's back made contact with that fence, that wire fence that they've got.
The cage that we've got people locked in here. And I'll
tell you, wait. So people are literally locked in? That's kind of fire for a match, if that's how it really is.
I mean, he flung him a good 12 feet right there. I mean, that just shows you the power of the Monster Abyss.
Yeah, who would think that the lockdown cage used to lock down the Impact Zone could be used as a weapon, but the Monster Abyss is pulling out all the stops.
AJ Styles has just got to fight. Now he almost needs to get into the cage just to get away.
Look, AJ got abs and everything.
Get his bearings. His Abyss is just not letting him
like
out.
An actual six-pack.
As he rakes across those steps as he falls down.
Abyss right on him. Picks AJ up and just tosses it, flings it.
Look at that showing no mercy whatsoever. Not that you would expect him to,
None.
and not that he should.
Especially when you consider what's at stake, Don, because to the winner goes a shot at Jeff Jarrett. And the NWA World's Heavyweight title, May 15 at Hard Justice. Elbow to the back of the head, drop Styles again. And that smart move, we called it smart by AJ. Take the preemptive strike, dive through the cage. It's now coming back to haunt him.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's got to hope that he's taken a little bit out of Abyss, and that he can find a way to get it back to his advantage, but Abyss is just not letting up right now, and not giving AJ Styles any chance to catch his breath, any chance to get any kind of momentum. And you know, you mentioned what AJ said, you've got to fear what this guy can do to you. And right now, Abyss is doing it.
Look at the bruises on the back of AJ Styles. That shows you right there. There's the proof. There's the evidence of the power. And look at Styles fight back.
Think of everything we've seen,
and they haven't even gotten to the cage yet. This match is not going to end until these guys get in that cage.
Oh, you're right. I never even heard the bell ring, so I'm not even sure that we have a legal match at this point.
I think we just got to fight. Oh, AJ Styles, and then what's he doing? Oh, he throws him into the rail. It just didn't look like he had enough momentum to really do a knockout blow right there to Abyss. As you can see Abyss catching his breath, and now AJ realizes that all roads lead to Rome, and this is what he's got to do. Oh, but he decides to go take it.
It don't even bend all the way back.
Yeah, rethinking for the moment. Not deciding to go back into the cage, but instead
he gonna run into the
to the side of the head of Abyss.
Set him up. He gonna smash him in.
Oh, wait a minute.
How did he not see that coming?
Just stole an opportunity.
Jesus Christ.
Abyss just stole an opportunity.
AJ is a seller. I'm telling you, man. AJ Styles is a seller because he sold that. Look at this. I know it didn't hit as hard as he. That's how LeBron flies. But it's this one right here. Jesus Christ! Like, just go ahead and jump off a bridge if you want to kill yourself.
He leveled him right there. Did you see that?
We've got to look at this.
Look at this one. Oh, that hurt.
Oh my God.
Oh,
not the announcer screaming like hell.
You can't even see that again. He flung it with all of his might, with all of his strength. And Don, I don't think it was the mesh from the cage. I think it was the steel pole from the cage door. Look at this.
And he's just not even letting up as he does it again.
Oh, we talked about the levels of...
Oh, that's the first one. Now look at the second one. Oh! Sends him down.
It's tough to watch.
That was incredible selling. And
then he did it again.
I don't understand how AJ gonna live through this match.
Oh,
Lord.
Well, you knew what happened.
The violence, the barbarism, the brutality that we've witnessed.
Ooh, he hit the cut.
The face of AJ. Abyss with just shot after shot right into the open wound.
I'll tell you what, that second shot, though, you saw it hit him right there in the head.
Yeah, that's real.
Like the bottom of that gate. If you look at it, there's no protection on it. Just cut him wide open and then Abyss.
You're right, it just sliced him.
It did. Oh, man. And now Abyss throwing the chain that he's so...
Well, this is getting demonetized.
What's he doing now? What in the world's he doing? Oh, no, don't tell me.
Thumbtacks?
Don't tell me the crowd knows what it is. We've seen it before.
Tools?
Measuring him now. You're right, we saw this last month at Destination X. Remember when he took this bag in against Jeff Hardy?
Full of, we know, of about 1,000 packs.
AJ just...
Are they chanting, "We want thumbtacks"? Is that what they chant?
1,000 packs.
That's what they chant.
AJ just, look at this, tries to get up to his feet, but he can't. He just crumpled, he went down.
I know that ain't no kid yelling at.
Match is now underway.
We want you to go to school.
Official as we see Abyss. Oh, come from behind and just power him down. Gonna pick up the chain.
Damn, this is...
The shades of what we saw on Impact when he wrapped that chain repeatedly around the neck of AJ.
Now think about this. They'll think about what'll happen to the blood as he's wrapping that around his neck. Remember when we saw that
just stay down. Just stay down, AJ.
One time and the blood just spurted out. I mean, that's what you've got to think about at a time like this. how it can make him weak, and AJ fighting with everything, trying to get it unwrapped.
What he's got to do.
Oh, what a boot right there by
AJ be selling these hits,
all of his attention, though, focused on trying to take the chain around his neck. And as soon as he turns around, as soon as he takes that chain off, Abyss takes him down with the big boot and again picks up the steal.
Oh, look at this. AJ at the crowd trying to get behind him. Look at that. We know when it happened, when Abyss just leveled him with the gates. And now you see Abyss, what's he doing? He's wrapping it around.
That's one way to use it as a weapon, isn't it?
Oh, and think about his head landing straight into that chain.
AJ trying to fight back.
We've seen this guy, though, come back from nowhere. We've seen this guy on the brink of defeat and somehow finds a way.
But have we seen him under these kind of conditions?
No, we haven't.
With losing all of his strength with the blood, being blinded by the blood, and facing someone who's 6'8", 350, vicious elbow rock styles.
Oh, look at that!
Oh,
right on top
my God, bro.
Wow, Abyss just flung him up that right on.
Why? This is why he's such a good. This is why AJ Styles is such a good performer. Like, look at the way that I'm telling you. The highlight for me is the way he's selling this stuff. Look at how beautiful that was. Look at this.
Oh, look at that! Right on top of it.
That was so beautiful.
Abyss
Like,
just flung him up over the top, and
he dead though.
Oh, it's a sight. Get the children out of the room, parents.
Yeah, he
don't
did.
need to see this.
Styles high into the air, the crash landing, yes.
There's no way AJ Styles is about to.
The open wound right into that steel chain wrapped around the turnbuckle. Look out!
Oh,
there's no way he's coming back from this.
I'm going to tell you something. Abyss is in total control. AJ Styles, you had to realize that this could happen. We almost look at him as kind of superhuman at times, and he's not. He bleeds just like the rest of us, and Abyss is in total control.
AJ is going to need some kind of a superhuman effort plus to come back as he flings him again.
I don't understand how
head first and face first. Right into the steel pin.
1, 2. Oh, he gets out of it. A part of me almost hoping that they could end the slaughter.
I thought the same thing. But when you consider that this is an opportunity for one of these two men to get a shot at Jarrett in the NWA title, you saw how AJ dug deep and squirmed right out of the pin attempt.
Look at this as he's just applying the pressure, and you can see it flowing. AJ, screaming. I don't think I've ever heard him scream in pain like that before. It's reverberating here.
It's almost as if he's got a vice wrapped around his head and around his neck. Those big hands of Abyss.
AJ.
Elbows not having much effect now off the ropes.
Don't forget.
There you go. You need more. You need more.
Already knows lying inside.
Right.
I knew that was coming.
How strong this guy is.
My God. This is
high into the air goes Styles.
He was actually looking
serial
over the top of the cage before he started the journey back down.
And then directly crashing down to the canvas. Abyss something else in mind with the steel chain. Now unwrapping it from the corner turnbuckle.
We always talk about how Abyss gets focused on something when he gets a goal in
tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision. Well, his goal is obviously a chance at the
If AJ Styles don't go and get him a weapon, bro.
And he is focused, he's driven, and he's in total control.
The crowd here at the Impact Zone, they're just amazed by the spectacle that they've seen tonight at Lockdown. Styles off into the ropes, press slam high above the head.
Oh my God, good reverse.
We talked about how he can do things that nobody else can do. What a counter, and he was able to drill him right there on the chain.
AJ's version of the DDT, and the monster lands head first, face first into the steel. Check this out, folks.
Oh, that is something spectacular.
Blood might be coming from this.
How can you counter up there? I mean, he's taking a beating. That's just when you've got to fight through the pain. You've got to get focused. You knew he was looking for one opportunity to do something.
At what point, though, does this loss of blood just impact AJ so negatively that he loses strength? He's slow to get back up.
Ooh,
but when he does, he's prepared.
Oh,
come on, AJ. That's what I'm talking about.
On the kick like that.
You're right. How did he get so high up into the air at a point in the match where he's been so weak and off the ropes?
And there he goes again. And he flips the miss over. Now you can feel it. You can feel the drive in him.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors by Styles. And they come at him again.
Oh, look at this. Oh, and he fights it, but Abyss fights it.
What was supposed to happen there? What was supposed to just happen there? Something didn't connect.
Oh, look at this. Oh, and he fights Abyss fights him off.
Oh, you're right. He came crashing down onto the back of Abyss. It rocked Abyss. I think it surprised AJ as well.
I'll tell you what.
See, that's how you recover as an announcer, JR. You may be one of the GOATs back then, but ever since your lips couldn't move, you ain't really been the same. And this is the thing that I'm saying. Like,
Abyss fights him off.
Oh, you're right.
Listen to how that was a mess up, but how the announcers cleaned it up.
Oh, and he fights it, but Abyss fights him off.
Oh, you're right. He came crashing down onto the back of Abyss. It rocked Abyss. I think it surprised AJ as well.
See?
I'll tell you what, though, that just shows you how strong
good
Abyss
cleanup,
is.
brother.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my God. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't see that chair right there.
Able to get the legs up. Abyss goes into the chair.
Right him into...
Now
Oh,
look at this strength.
oh.
German suplex on a 350-pounder.
No.
Yeah, you need more, brother.
I never thought I'd see
Take
AJ
his mask
taking
off
over
his
him
face.
like that.
I'll tell you what, how does he have the strength after everything he's gone
Especially
through?
at this point of the match with the loss of blood that we've seen. It looks like he's...
Is he going to try it?
No way.
I thought it was an attempt at the Styles Clash.
It's too heavy.
Think better of it, AJ. God, think better of it.
This guy's too strong. Oh, look at him. He's got him.
Do he do a choke slam? What do he do?
Got him in the chokehold right there. Here he goes. He got choke slam. And look at AJ.
Up, pin, 2.
Ooh, ref, I don't know. You look like you was doing the wrong thing right there.
Just not able to put the monster away. Both men back up to their feet. AJ.
Oh, look at that. He knows he has to take advantage of every opportunity. He uses the momentum because he's got to hit him with as much force as he's got.
Running close.
That's that Baron Corbin move. I love that. Before Baron's time,
this is
though.
over. All he's got to do is roll him over and Abyss.
Here it comes.
He's going to get a shot.
1, 2.
It's over. No.
No.
Gets out of it.
Out of the black hole slam.
Nobody gets...
Unbelievable. How does he do it?
The crowd's sick.
Abyss trying to regroup as well. Almost as if Abyss trying to get his win.
Oh, no. We knew he had it.
The bag.
No way. AJ has no defense. You know, right now, Abyss could probably lay on top of him and pin him, but now it's about...
This is crazy. What is that?
It's been a night.
About who's the boss.
You're right. It's been a night when people in the Impact Zone, and I'm sure people at home, have had to look away from the screen, and maybe never more than this.
Look at the tax right there, folks.
Ooh, he about to feel this.
Thousands of tax.
And look at Abyss spread the tax to give him more coverage.
Shout out to Mankind.
And of course, AJ.
Thumbtacks wouldn't be possible without that guy, so shout out to Mankind. We know who inspired y'all. Let's get it correct. Okay.
The unprotected, sent off into the ropes.
Oh, he go! Oh, wait a minute!
Jesus.
He was able to counter that black hole. Float over.
You going down on it, though, AJ.
Black hole slam into
Your skin too bare not
giving it
to.
everything he's got.
AJ gonna try and rock him.
Oh, nice shot right there by Abyss.
You can see that AJ made eye contact with the tax.
AJ
You
is
saw
brave.
his strategy.
He's looking at him right now. Here he goes.
Fighting
Come
him
on,
off.
come on, AJ.
Abyss, it looks like, going to try and powerbomb him into the tax, but AJ...
Oh, wait a minute.
There is absolutely no...
Oh, God. He put the Styles Clash
Whoa.
into the tax. AJ able to counter.
Holy shit! Holy...
Oh, look at that. They're just all over him.
I know you ain't about to cry from the thumbtacks. You a psychopath.
The perforations all over the body of Abyss. Pin. No, just 2.
If AJ go on that, he gonna feel that.
Man, how did Abyss fight through that?
You've got to be kidding me.
Just do it. You can see, look at him. They're just all in his body.
They really thought thumbtacks was gonna knock him out.
AJ right back to it. AJ.
This is a really, really
to the
good
side of the
match.
head of Abyss. How are you ever going to put him away when you haven't been able to beat him to this point?
I'm hearing a child,
The
bro.
same thing can be said about AJ Styles. This guy has been down and out 5 times. Look at him.
Look, I knew he was gonna do something crazy. He's so, oh my God, he's so going on the thumbtack. Bro, he's about to land on the thumbtacks.
We
This is
wondered
gonna
if the
hurt.
cage would hinder AJ.
Oh, no, wait a minute. He just throws the referee.
He's
Right
scared.
into the cage, which causes
The ref ain't
AJ
do
to fall
nothing.
on the backside. He's holding on on.
He said just in case this go left,
It knocks out the referee.
no pins will be happening
AJ.
today.
Oh, God.
Great move right there by Abyss. You got to respect that.
Cause if he hang him, I'm gonna have to fast forward this because that'll be too graphic for my channel.
Using the referee as AJ was going to come down for the finishing blow.
Abyss just running and jumping right into the
Hold
cage.
on, brother.
He's trying to knock Styles down. Now he's got the steel chain. AJ just hanging precariously from the top of the cage.
AJ, you need to get up.
Look at this. AJ's fighting to hold on. And Abyss has the chain in hand.
Oh, this gonna hurt.
AJ trying to fight it off.
He's trying to wrap it around his neck.
And AJ's trying to stop him.
Oh no, but now if AJ falls, he's gonna hang himself.
That's exactly right. What's your option at this point? You have none. Oh, and he's hanging him.
He's just draining the life out of him right there.
Watch AJ's legs kicking.
He's got to somehow reach the distance so that he can breathe.
AJ.
He has to do. He's got to close
I have
that
no clue
gap
who
on.
won this
How
match.
can you? Because the chain is wrapped around his neck. It's just soaking the life out of him.
Abyss just
You
pulling
hold
on
on to
it,
that
pulling
fence,
on
though.
it. He knows he's got AJ where he wants it.
You're gonna have to do us.
AJ trying to climb back up to the cage.
Abyss with another blow. Trying to knock AJ. Oh no!
Not from there.
Why would you?
Caught him in the chokehold from the top of the cage. Oh, look
Yeah,
at
there you go.
biting his finger.
Bite his,
AJ's
yeah.
biting his thumb right there.
Whatever you have to do, AJ.
Yes. And he
Oh my God.
Oh God! Sunset flip powerbomb. Back first into the tax.
This is his chance.
Can he cover him?
Jesus
Can he pin
Christ.
him? Count winners. Count one. Count two.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he won. Oh, whoa, I didn't think you.
What a night.
They fans ugly.
Historical night.
What a night, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you've been a part of wrestling history.
Is that his wife or something?
You joined us on a TNA pay-per-view. No, you don't see this kind of a spectacle anywhere else but TNA. It's the only place you can see this. And Don, now we know it.
If you don't relax, you can see that somewhere else.
The shot against Jeff Jarrett for the NWA title.
That was a really good match. That was an incredible match.
He did the impossible. He came back.
It's not over though. Don't act like you don't see this dude getting up, bro.
He's done it. He's vanquished Abyss.
It's been an incredible night. Thank you for being a part of wrestling history. We'll see you this week on Impact, but don't miss Hard Justice May 15th. My God.
It's nice to go back on matches that I've never seen. That's like that. Like I've never seen that match before, and that was a very interesting match. Yeah, I loved it, man. Thank y'all so much for watching. That's probably a 5-star match to me. Yeah, I would say 5-star match to me. Probably not. It might be 4. It might be 5. Yeah, it was 5 stars. Yeah, but thank y'all so much for watching, man. Comment, like, subscribe, follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything is in the description to today's video.